Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to the 12th episode of Moriarty the Patriot. This one's titled A Scandal in the British Empire Act 1. So yes, welcome everyone to the start of the spring 2021 season. I was not expecting to do this quite so early. This episode doesn't actually air on TV in Japan until next week. However, Funimation has got both this and Mars Red a week early, so we'll be doing Mars Red tomorrow, and we're getting to start Moriarty the Patriot today. It does mean that the next episode, episode 13, will be in 2 weeks' time, not in 1 week's time, which is kind of the downside of getting like an early look like this. But at the same time, I'm just so happy to be back. Like, I'm so happy to be back into Moriarty the Patriot. This was one of my favorite shows of fall, and knowing it was going to be split core going in was obviously great, because it meant I knew more was coming. And the way they ended episode 11, obviously, if you're watching this, I'm hoping you've already seen the first 11 episodes. I'm titling this as episode 12, because that's what Funimation will be titling them as. It's not calling it Moriarty the Patriot Season 2 or anything, this is a continuation. And we're getting a full 12 episodes out of this. No, we're getting full 13 episodes, sorry, out of this. So we will get a full 24-episode season in total for this series, I should say, not for the season. So yeah, obviously, go watch the first half if you haven't already. I assume you have, but yeah, Scandal in the British Empire. I don't know how long this act is necessarily going to extend for, but I believe, if I understand this one correctly, I believe this is going to be the Irene Adler arcs now, because I think we kind of teased her last time out. We've teased the great British secret that must not get out from Queen Victoria talking to Mycroft Holmes. Beautifully deep voiced Mycroft Holmes as well. Like, I love the VA for that choice. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting arc of the story. I'm curious to see how it's portrayed as well, because I enjoy Sherlock Holmes. I enjoy the ideas and different adaptations that have come about. I'm curious to see what we do with this one and how we handle Irene Adler and how that goes. And also where Moriarty slots into that, because I know Irene Adler from Sherlock's perspective and their interactions. I don't know Moriarty's involvements, like either in the original material or in this series. I'm kind of curious how they're going to weave together, because they do weave together, as we saw in Season 1, how Moriarty and Sherlock overlap, and there's the interest there from Moriarty into Sherlock and vice versa, actually. I'm just so happy to be back into this. And like I said, dealing with Irene Adler stuff is going to be fantastic. This should be a long arc. I don't know if it's just going to be a simple two-parter, because we have had multi-parter arcs in the past, because the Two Detectives arc that was the end of last season finished as a double. In fact, we've had double episodes ever since episode 5, and even episodes 2 and 3, which was the flashback and backstory of Moriarty, was a double parter as well. So, at the very least, we're getting a double parter here. I feel like this storyline can extend way beyond 2 episodes, though, depending on how long they want to put effort into it. So, yeah, I am very, very, very excited to get into this one. Just mark that off so I'm ready to do this. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, you might want to watch my first reactions to the first season first, obviously, but we do timer-based version reactions here on YouTube, but if you want to see the full picture-in-picture version, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. I will be trying to get, because I don't believe I have picture-in-picture versions of Moriarty the Patriot available just yet, but I will go back and get those up at some point. Let me just see if I can... Oh no, I do! Excuse me, I have Moriarty the Patriot reactions done already, so you can go find the full picture-in-picture versions on my Patreon already. Just look for Moriarty the Patriot, and we'll be adding to that as we go on with that. So, for picture-in-pictures, we do current season, all future seasons, backdated of winter seasons are all done as well. But we also do Patreon request shows like Symphogear, which went up today. We'll be continuing on with Symphogear Season 2 eventually as well. Don't worry about that. But we also have movie reactions on there. So we've got Wolf Children the movie coming up very, very soon. In fact, tomorrow, if you're watching this the day this comes out. But here on YouTube, we have to timer-based for copyright reasons, of course. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see a timer for the episode. I count down 3 to 1 play. Then play start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We are watching this one on Funimation since they've picked this back up again this season. We have the Bandai visual logo, then the Funimation logo to start, so about 11 seconds of logos, give or take. I'll call them out as they go past, and you can also use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell me the scene transitioning. Pro tip, pay attention to this part of my headset, it's very reflective and you can see the scene transitions very obviously. So, anyway, with all that said, let's get into Moriarty the Patriot, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Bandai visual. And Funimation. Cheers. Here we go. 221B Baker Street, hello. Or proper English breakfast. You gotta love to see it. Got some mushroom pie pudding. Are you, at this point? You're still surprised? Is that Mycroft? This is Mycroft. That's, yep. Sherlock's a 7.5. OP time, here we go. This is very visually good already. I'm loving the visuals of this OP already. I love this style and having each part just like segmented as we go from foreground to midground to background. Irene Adler. Twisted Hearts is the same, okay. Sebastian Moran and Fred, yeah. Alright, here we go. Nice. It's a paint gun, obviously, but... $633 and nothing, okay. Surely. I love how I call him Shirley. It's gonna be Shining Pie Act 1, okay. Yes. Hmm. 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 Is that meant to be a precursor for Irene Adler? I, I feel like that was the point. You can say that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Suspicious. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Agree, yeah, papercraft company, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Or it's a bluff. Is that Albert? Oh. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This is Iron Adler, okay. Corsan, yep. They're images, probably. It depends how closely they're going to follow, like. Mm-hmm. Indeed it is. I mean, if it concerns the royalty, but Albert of all people to let know. Alright. Oh boy. Hmm. Oh, the King of Bohemia. Wow, okay. Hmm. Warsaw, Irene Adler, it's gotta be. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Photograph. Mm-hmm. She's manipulating the monarchies of Europe right now. 300 quid. Wow. Whoa. £1,000 and that money is a lot. Even today, £1,000 is a decent sum of money, but still. This is where he get contracted in. We've got Albert contracted in thanks to Minecraft. Hmm. It was Irene Adler all along. Of course it was. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're pulling them all in. Hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Obviously. She's not stupid. The place is actually on fire. She must have said it. God, I love Irene Adler as a character. You're gonna get punched in a minute. Who's observing? These three, of course they are. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Piccadilly Circus. Cross division. Gotta love it. Holy shit. I thought one of them was gonna step in before that. Oh shit, Irene Adler went in first, okay. Yeah, I would not want to jump into the Thames in this time period. It's gonna be disgusting. Very much so. Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. Mm-hmm. And that is... I was going to be so much more involved in this. Cliffhanger? Cliffhanger. ED time. Is this the same group that, or same person that did ED of last season? Because it sounds very similar. If so, that's great. Omega, okay. Next time, Act 2. Love your voice, Mycroft. Wonderful. Wonderful return. I am so happy. This is everything I hoped it was. I really enjoy Irene Adler as well. Who is playing Irene Adler, by the way? Who is playing her? Yoko Hikasa also played. What recently do I recognize you from? Oh, you're Minami from Doctor Stone, but more recently, anything else? Oh, you're Iori from Jujutsu Kaisen. Sheila from Wandering Witch. Okay. You're in Tower of God. You're in It Invaded. You've been in a lot of stuff I recognize as well. Good, good, good. White Blood Cell. That tracks. That tracks. You can definitely hear White Blood Cell in her. A little bit. God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have this back. That was everything I hoped it would be. Okay, so opinions on the OP and ED. I really liked the OP and ED from season 1. Like, I really like them. In fact, I have both of them. I think I have both of them on my playlist. I'm actually going to look for them real quick. I won't play them, obviously, because I don't want copyright strikes. But I think I have both of them on my phone main playlist. I also want to look up who's doing them, because I think the ED is the same artist. I just can't remember. I don't recognize if it's the OP's the same as well. So Moriarty's second season, and then the first season. So let's just see here. So yeah, Alpha. I think that's the OP, right? Alpha was the OP. No, Alpha was ED, sorry, and then Dying Wish. Yeah, I've got both of them on my phone here. So Alpha and Dying Wish. So Dying Wish was Tasuka Hatanaka. Yeah, it's the exact same. It's the same artist for the OP and ED. So instead of... okay. Okay, Season 1, ED was Alpha. This one's Omega. Alpha and Omega. Alright, nice. And then the first one was Dying Wish, and this is Twisted Hearts. I need to have a bit more time with the new OP to say what I think. The EDs are very comparable to me. I prefer the ED visuals of season, or the first part anyway. Just seeing them as kids and messing around like that and then growing up, like, I just liked that idea with it, with the music. I quite like the idea of comparing the trio to, and having them the embodiment of crows. I quite like that idea. Or ravens. I guess more crow than raven. It's kind of hard to tell. But I really like that imagery that they are invoking for that. Now, the OP, like I said, I need to get used to the music a bit more. Give it another listen or two. Find the full versions, of course, when they eventually come out, if they're not already out. But the visuals of the OP of this season are phenomenal. I love the idea, and I love the zoom in and then having like the FOV change so that like things are fading past you and you can see like the different layers to because it's all very well to zoom into a shot in anime. Like, very often what they'll do is if you're zooming into a shot, it's like you've got the one image of the background and you just punch into that. It starts to look a little bit pixelated depending on the quality of the background art. But with this, as they zoom in, you can tell that it's actually multiple layers of background. So you've got the actual wall, and then they've got the wall and curtains and stuff. Then you've got the tables, then you've got the characters, and they're like all on their own layer. So as you punch in, one disappears, and it's like you can tell there's a gap forming in between. And that was a really, really cool effect in the OP that I very much enjoyed. And it's just a very visually good-looking OP. Like I said, I need to give the music a little bit more time to catch into my head, but I'm sure I'm going to love it. I'm sure. I just love this show in general, and I'm so happy. I think this is probably going to be more than a two-parter. I'm hoping it's more than a two-parter, because this should be, honestly. But it's so interesting to see how they're all involved. Like, Mycroft is going to William to get the Moriartys involved. Irene Adler approached Sherlock himself to get him involved because she's more interested in him than anything else. Yeah. And Mycroft's be wary of women, or be cautious of women, or whatever the actual line was, almost certainly was in reference to Irene Adler. Almost certainly. And he knew because, well, he was getting William involved with her. And, Yeah, I love this. I'm so in love with this. It's a shame we're going to have to be waiting 2 weeks before we can actually get into the next episode, which is going to suck, but we're back, baby. We're back with Moriarty, and I'm just so happy. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the return. Welcome to the Spring 2021 season. This is the first show that we're going to be reacting to, so hope to have you all along for the ride for the next part of this. Getting 13 episodes of this is going to be phenomenal. And like I said, I hope this arc continues on for quite a while, because I feel like you could do a lot with Irene Adler, and I want to use her character a bit more in this. So thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode as per usual, as well as your comments of what you thought. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see other shows of the Spring 2021 season as they come in. We also have the entire backlog of Winter 2021 shows on there, as well as some the fall shows and some of the summer and spring shows on there as well. Don't forget, we also have what else do we also have? I don't know what I was going to say. I don't think we have anything else. I've mentioned everything it was. So if you want to see more of the Spring 2021 season, what's going on, I do have the plan video on that, so you can see exactly what shows I'm thinking of watching and what I am kind of excited for, what I'm not feeling, etc. from this season. And join the Discord to come have a conversation about this episode more in depth if you want to as well. So thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.